And now at Ewood Park, the club will mark the annual Remembrance Day commemorations.
Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
And so football all across the country over the next week or two, rightly paying respect to those who made the ultimate sacrifice. And indeed, Blackburn Rovers are joined today by a relative of Rovers war hero and former England international Eddie Latheron, who helped the club win 2 league titles in 1912 and 1914. And so, on the field this afternoon, a lot of expectation for Yukio Hashi, Chris.
Yeah, and rightfully so. Big fan. You know, a player who has great quality, always on the move, asking that question in behind. Technically, very good, but when he gets the ball at his feet, he gets the backsides off the seats, doesn't he? He's very direct. Goals, he brings goals. Sitting top goal scorer as well. What, 5 in all comps? Outstanding return.
Meanwhile, Callum O'Hare still searching for his first Sheffield United goal.
Yeah, but a very important player. Always wants the ball. You know, always a great outlet. Again, he can see a pass and execute it. It's about that creative quality that he's got. I think he brings energy with him without the ball. But you're right, he has to get that goal. You know, he is going to get judged upon that. So, but he has quality through. He has that quality throughout.
Such a lot of anticipation here at Ewood Park, and real excitement for a game involving 2 teams who feel, even at this stage of the season, that they have big promotion credentials. Oliver Langford is the man in the middle this lunchtime. And Callum O'Hare and Sheffield United get the game off and underway. It's 6th against 4th, and it could be one of the games of the weekend in the EFL. Rhian Brewster looking to make some early headway. And across comes the Blackburn skipper, Lewis Travis, who was frozen out for part of last season away on loan at Ipswich Town, but has come back into the team and has found his place in the side this season, a regular one.
Well, you find already straight away when Sheffield United do go direct, it's so important that Blackburn, can they win those second balls? Kiefer Moore, who's going to win those aerial duels, it's where the ball goes after that.
So resolute defensively so far this season, Sheffield United. Alfie Gilchrist with the long throw. And Cantwell stretching to poke it away. And Blackburn looking to get themselves on the front foot early on. They've struggled for goals of late. Here goes Tyrese Dolan and Vinny Souza, who has really made his mark in the Championship, coming across with the challenge. Jack Robinson prevents the corner.
Fantastic tracking back, isn't it, from Sousa there. Dolan just couldn't get away. He's waiting, he's trying to slow it down to allow company to get up beside him. Wasn't the case. Sousa followed him all the way, just got body between ball and man. Fantastic defending in the end, but they still have to defend this.
They've already won 6 more points than they did in the whole of last season in the Premier League, have Sheffield United, and even that with the 2-point deduction that they've had. Blackburn are struggling for results away from home, but here in front of their own fans, they are a team to be reckoned with. Of that, there is no question at all.
Yes, home form is always very important, but when you are competing and winning games, it's so important that you do nick points away from home.
Cantwell on the burst early on, and he's away from Vinny Sousa this time. And Jezrin Raksaki coming across to help do his defensive duty.
Yeah, I think there was contact in the ball. Great control from Cantwell there. Now he's coming in. Susan, he cuts across. There's not really a position. You know what? I'm looking at that. You know, it's body to body. Yeah, I think if a free kick's given there right on the edge of the box, there can't be too many arguments.
Lots of experience at championship level, of course, for Todd Cantwell at one of his previous clubs, Norwich City. Jack Robinson back in the Sheffield United side today. And Harry Souttar, who's been outstanding, says Chris Wilder, since joining the club, looks for Raksaki. Owen Beck did just enough to force the error. He has certainly caught the eye, the young man, on a season-long loan from Crystal Palace.
Yeah, he's quality, isn't he? Good energy, very raw still, but like you say, that quality does shine through.
Robinson and O'Hare, who goes in search of that elusive first Sheffield United goal today. Good early pace to this game. Too much on that towards Kiefer Moore, who undoubtedly will be one of the key players to try and trouble the Blackburn goalkeeper, Ainsley Pears. Intercepted by Vinicius Sousa. Now our blaster. Robinson. Souttar. Alfie Gilchrist, who is another loanee from Chelsea. Robinson taking the direct route this time. And hooked away by Joe Rankin Costello.
Well, I have to say it was excellent from both teams there. Sheffield United just been very, very patient with it. Blackburn are just sitting right back, making sure they're just protecting that middle third. As soon as Sheffield United advance, that's when they go. That's the catalyst for them to go and press.
Here comes Harrison Burrows, who loves to get forward, of course. Travis came across with the challenge. And Burrows, despite his appeals, doesn't get the free kick.
Yeah, the referees, I think, got that one right, in my opinion. You know, I think Travis is putting that little bit of pressure on. He's got there, not really under control of the ball. There's nothing in that. And obviously, then Burrows takes him out, doesn't he?
Well, Chris Wilder, of course, a boyhood Sheffield United fan, knows this club ever so well. Back for his second spell in charge. A forgettable end to last season, of course, with life in the Premier League again coming to an abrupt halt for Sheffield United, but right up there early on in the new championship season. Hyam to Bart. Bart looks for the run of Ahashi, who is deceptively good in the air.
Yeah, it's fantastic quality, isn't it? Well, actually, good quality from back to front, into the chest. What does he do? He just brings other players in. He'd ask that question in behind as well, but yeah, he wins his aerial duels, doesn't he?
Looking to rediscover his goal-scoring form, Yuki Ahashi. He started very impressively, but hasn't found the net since mid-September. Beck taking on Raksaki, who, again, comes across effectively enough, and Sheffield United get the free kick.
Well, that's one of the demands on Raksaki. You know, I think, yeah, what he can bring going forward offensively, but read the ball very well, got his body between ball and man there, just felt that little bit of pressure on him there, contact. Referee's got that one bang on.
Combative Owen Beck. Since joining Blackburn on loan from Liverpool, he was sent off in a fiery goalless draw at Preston North End earlier on this season. Flick by Moore. But able to steer it away from Raksaki, and the ball did stay in play. Hashi back towards Dolan. Just caught by our blaster.
What's an interesting one that there, when Sheffield United go direct to Kiefer Moore, Hyam's with him, but Danny Bart just comes across the back, sees the danger, nullifies that threat, and the second phase is so important from that flick.
Now Hashi, one of the 3 changes to the Blackburn Rovers side this lunchtime. That was a nasty landing for Harrison Burrows, and at the expense of a corner.
Yeah, he's done everything in his power to try and make sure it doesn't go out for a corner. Corner flag done him no favours there whatsoever. Took a bit of a sore one. Heavy fall. He's trying to break his neck, isn't he? Just trying to put out for a throw in there. It's a nasty one into the barricade there.
Thankfully, quickly onto his feet. The first corner of the game. Back to Cantwell, and now Sondre Tronstad to deliver. And away by Vinicius Souza. Cantwell tracking back with industry. And Dolan has got Joe Rankin Costello ahead of him. Opportunity to swing in the cross to Hashi. And it'll drop down to Dolan, and it's maybe still on here for Blackburn. Only half away by Callum O'Hare. Vinny Souza very calm. And forward by Burrows, and well held up by Moore, but straight to Travis. And Blackburn with this quite intense style in the final third under John Eustace, and they have the home crowd behind them once again.
Well, it's a fantastic opportunity, isn't it? Rankin Costello with the ball. It says Ohashi's movement. He's connected really well. But like you say, you've got to be brave defensively. I think it was Robinson or Gilchrist that got the block in. It was excellent defending.
And here is Hedges to Ohashi. He's away from Gilchrist. Ohashi tried to go near post, and Gilchrist scrambles it away. Good spell this for Blackburn Rovers.
He's in the mood for it, isn't he, Ohashi? He's getting the ball, he's in the box, he's direct, manipulating the ball, trying to create that little space, just get the shot away there. But again, good defending from Sheffield United. Got the block, took the sting out the shot, and then managing to clear the lines, albeit Blackburn are still on with the pressure.
8 clean sheets in their first 12 league games of the season for Sheffield United. The best tally at that stage of a campaign since the mid-60s. But Blackburn are putting them under some early pressure here. Beck. And the referee calls a halt to that Blackburn Rovers attack. There may have been an offside flag up against Owen Beck, but there's some promise nonetheless again for the home team. Yeah,
they're keeping the pressure on. I think the importance of winning second balls. Don't mind that from Owen Beck. Don't know if we're going to get another look at it, but it was a tight one. That's what it says, you know, Ohashi competing, putting pressure on, forcing the error. And Owen Beck always being an outlet. Can he get round the outside? Can he get in underlaps? Making sure that he's putting that pressure on that defensive unit of Sheffield United.
Up towards Moore. And O'Hare trying to reach the second ball. Moore is there again. And Sheffield United get a free kick in a dangerous position. Kiefer Moore already showing that he is such a handful at championship level.
On his day, he's unplayable, isn't it? I think this comes off the hand of Hyam, albeit he does protest to the referee. It's body, then hand, isn't it? You know, I think there is a movement, arm to ball there. Yeah, you know, I think it's coming off the midriff there, isn't it?
Well, Oliver Langford was certainly in a good position, and it's A very promising area this for Sheffield United. Ryan Brewster standing over it without a goal in more than 2 years now, Ryan Brewster. And Ainsley Pears maybe preparing to be tested for the first time in the game. Burrows is the left-footed option, as you'd expect. And he really proved at Peterborough United in League One last season how capable he is from this sort of range. It's Burrows to hit one. Into the wall it goes. And Arblaster strikes it. It hit Beck. And Sheffield United keep the move going. Vinny Souza. Burrows has found Brewster. Gilchrist. Again, Moore as the potential target. It was over his head, cleared away by Danny Bart. And Vinicius Souza goes down, and Blackburn give away another dangerous free kick.
Yeah, silly one, isn't it? You know, you look at Sousa, he's trying to protest the referee, saying his laces. There's just no reason to put that pressure on the back of them there, high him. It's a shoulder right into the back of Sousa there. Little tangle of the feet as well.
What he might need, a new boot here, Vinicius Souza. Is there maybe an issue with his laces? He is one of the most tough tackling and combative players you'll see at this level, and that's half a lace of a boot that's gone missing, I think.
Yeah, I think he's just given the signal, new boot please, yeah, some new laces there, but yeah, he covers some distance, doesn't he?
Yep.
You know, very competitive, very aggressive on the front foot, but with the ball as well, he's a delight to see.
And he's all smiles, he's making the point to the referee. And in fact, goal kick to Blackburn is the decision. Here is Beck. And away by Dom Hyan. Now Joe Rankin-Costello. That's a lovely ball over the top towards Dolan. Robinson looked the favourite and gets across quickly. There's a real composure about this Sheffield United side so far this season, Chris.
No, there is. You know, I think they've got a great balance, haven't they? Experienced players. Robinson there just coming across, an excellent ball in behind for Dolan to try and chase and get on the end of, but just the position of Sousa and Robinson, that understanding's very evident.
Blackburn had won all 5 home matches going into the last match here at Ewood against West Bromwich Albion. They were held to a frustrating goalless draw that evening. John Eustace has really turned things around. He took a little while to get going after being drafted in February, but Blackburn's certainly looking up rather than down the league table this season. Long from Robinson, up towards Moore. Again, really impressive aerial in. He's found Arblaster. Back to Moore. Moore will get a third opportunity. Arblaster. Moore went down. Some appeals from the away end, certainly, for a penalty kick. Very few appeals from the players on the field, which maybe tells you all you need to know.
It's a big opportunity, though, isn't it? You know, I think Kiefer Moore delivered well to go and compete again, but when that breaks free to Arblaster there, can he get the shot away? Ask that question.
And here is Raksaki taking on Travis. Arblaster couldn't quite poke it through to Moore. It's Vinny Souza, and it'll run all the way to Burrows, and Sheffield United are in front. Harrison Burrows with that wonderful left foot. It's his first goal in red and white.
Well, it's just important. You have to be alive to it. You have to anticipate, and exactly what Sheffield United done there. Vinny Souza comes on. It's a bit of a scuffed effort, isn't it? But they keep the pressure on. Great quality down the left-hand side. Raksaki onside, keeps it alive. But there's bodies in the box. That's what you want. You want energy. I've got to see Arblaster, another opportunity to take the shot on. Souza alive to it. breaks free to Burrows here, and there's no missing from there, is there? What a finish that is. An excellent strike. Hits it low, hits it hard, on target, that accuracy. Bottom right hand corner, but just being alive to it. That's what it's all about. What a finish this is. Bit of the strike.
Well, there may have been no great quality in the defending that led up to it, but Harrison Burrows buried it. And a player who was so impressive in League One and last season at his old club Peterborough United is off and running on the score sheet for his new club. And John Eustace and Blackburn have seen their run of clean sheets at Ewood Park come to an end. And maybe today their impressive home record is really under threat.
Well, this Blackburn side have shown resilience all season. It's about how they react. You know, they've had moments, they've shown real flashes of quality in this game without really creating that opportunity.
And so Sheffield United made the perfect start. Rankin Costello. And Hyatt. Unlike Blackburn on home soil, but there was certainly no great shape to the defending there.
Yeah, it's always a difficult one. You know, you're trying to stop the shot from going towards goal, but then you're not getting a great contact on it. And it's down to the credit of Sheffield United being alive, anticipating it, being on the front foot and capitalising in that moment.
Hedges couldn't quite squeeze it through to Tyrese Dolan. Foul given against Travis.
It's a silly one from Travis. He knows exactly what he's doing in this moment. Just a little sweep of the legs. Now the referee was, I've got to say, Oliver Langford was positioned very, very well. He's fortunate not to receive a yellow card. Now he's in the air, the little shoulder. I understand that it has to be competitive, there has to be contact, but it's dangerous. It's a challenge I don't like when the player's in there.
Rian Brewster up to his feet a little gingerly. Robinson. And there'll be even further confidence among the Sheffield United ranks, even at this stage, given just how good they've been at keeping the ball out of the net and more dispossessed.
That's what he does well.
He's won it back off Travis, and now here goes Raksaki. He's got the pace to take on Beck. Raksaki, that's a lovely reverse ball. Moore is onto it, and O'Hare went near post, and Blackburn get it away. Rankin Costello with a really crucial touch as Callum O'Hare looked to make it too.
Yeah, well, it's great quality again. Raksaki with a little reverse pass. Kiefer Moore with the ball. Look at Rankin Costello. Seen the movement, seen Callum O'Hare in there and made that defensive challenge. It's excellent defending. Great quality from Sheffield United to get into that position. I was going to credit Lewis Travis here because what he does, he breaks up play ever so well. He's took that ball off Kiefer Moore, but then he's lost possession, and then they have to defend well to get themselves back.
That's Raksaki to deliver Sheffield United's first corner of the game. Suter is an obvious target. And unable to direct the ball towards goal. All 6'6" of it, Harry Suter. Pressure on Pears, and he was almost caught by Moore. It certainly was a late challenge and mistimed, but a nervy moment for the goalkeeper.
Yeah, it's bravery, isn't it, from Blackburn trying to play out. Pears, I don't think he'd be too happy with the pass that he received. You know, from high on there, you're thinking you're putting your goalkeeper under pressure. Kiefer Moore's trying alive to it. It's composure from the goalkeeper. It is a free kick all the same. Just trying to suck Sheffield United out of position, create those little pockets in behind. Can they go with quality from back to front, which they're trying to do to find Ohashi.
And Dolan having to go backwards to Bart. Hanging one up high towards Ohashi. Robinson has got the better of him so far. Can't believe that he hasn't got a throw. Blackburn trying to profit from that. Dolan, fleet-footed. Not quick enough, though, on this occasion.
Yeah, he's seen a lot of the ball, Dolan. You know, I think just end product, that's what you want. You know, I think he has opportunity that he can put the ball in. He's getting marshalled very well, I have to say. Burrow's done defensively very, very well in that situation, but I just want a little bit more from Dolan in those moments.
Not too much on that clearance from Michael Cooper.
It's all down to Blackburn, isn't it? Staying that defensive high line, allowing the midfield and attacking unit to go and press and force that issue, that error from Cooper. His distribution from the floor is usually very, very good.
Blackburn trying to build an attack as they look for an equaliser. Cantwell to Dolan. Hedges made that inside right run, and Cantwell again. Tronstad. Blackburn have edged it so far in terms of possession, but of course Sheffield United ahead on the all-important counts. Travis, now Barnes. Only Norwich City have scored more home goals this season in the Championship than Blackburn Rovers, who've managed 12, and just 4 on the road, where it has been more difficult for them. Bart looks for Dolan again. Tracked all the way by O'Hare. Good industry in the press from Sheffield United.
No, as I've got to say, both teams have been excellent. I think Blackburn, they're patient, using it. Centre-backs are splitting. Lewis Travis is going, receiving that ball in between both, but just slowing it down, trying to sort Sheffield United out, like I said, but the unit, the way that they're pressing, very, very good, forcing that area, and then just kind of nullifying that threat as soon as it came into Hedges there.
I did say before this game, John Eustace, that it's a useful marker of where Blackburn Rovers are. The 13th game of the season, and you do feel the table does start to really take shape at this sort of time in the season. Here is Gilchrist. Raksaki, one-on-one with Beck. Blaster back towards Raksaki. It's a lovely ball to find him, and Beck makes the challenge, and enough to see it behind.
Well, it was great players again from Raksaki. Little give and go, way to pass him behind was excellent, but when you're looking at Owen Beck having to follow all the way, going to ground there, it's, you know, that's when you're expecting Raksaki. Can he hit it off him? Can he try and get the cross in? Beck had committed to the challenge.
Header by Robinson, no foul on Dolan. According to the referee, jumping his Hedges. Dolan trying to beat Blaster to it, but Sheffield United get the better of the home team. Quite combative in the middle of the park at the moment. Here is Dolan. Blackburn now looking to get on the charge. Cantwell in the middle, he looks for Ohashi. That was a difficult ball, and Ohashi had a tough task up against Harry Suter.
Just that split second, isn't it? You know, Dolan, like you say, he's seen a lot of the ball, he's driving. I think, can he release it just that little bit earlier? This is the moment. I think it's a strong challenge, is it, on? I think it was ball, wasn't it? But he's taking a sore one there. But yeah, just that. Can he release that ball a little bit earlier, Dolan, to Ohashi? Difficult one there.
Todd Cantwell, a deadline day signing from Rangers at the end of the summer transfer window. There was quite a lot of late summer activity at Blackburn. Still looking for his first Blackburn Rovers goal. Suter. Vinicius Souza. Blaster. Rian Brewster back to Suter again. And no great rush for Sheffield United to get the ball forward here. Gilchrist, clever header towards Raksaki. It's got high and backy away from him. Gilchrist has continued his run. Rhian Brewster, important intervention. Sliding in was Danny Bart to turn it away.
Well, that's it, just Sheffield United being very, very patient with it. And that defensive unit, but they've always got that outlet. Now you're looking at Alfie Gilchrist just advancing, knowing that he's going to be it, winning the ball, and then Raksaki alive to it. But like you say, Rhian Brewster, the little cutback was excellent. Good block in the end.
Here is Suter to Gilchrist.
But this is what Blackburn have done very well. They're very comfortable when Sheffield United, that defensive unit, have the ball, compact, organised, and then it's in this transition where they just need to improve a little bit.
Chavis trying to set them on their way towards Hedges. And that aerial challenge with Burrows. Rhian Brewster going close just a few moments ago.
Yeah, it's not a bad cut back from Raksaki. It's coming on to it. Good block from Danny Barton in the end. But he struck well with it. Can he connect a little bit more? Got a little more power in that shot there, but good block in the end from Danny Barton.
Heavy touch by Brewster this time, and Tronstad steps in to win it back. Dolan on the turn. It was all a bit narrow momentarily there for Blackburn, but they've recovered relatively well from going a goal down, and there's still plenty of jeopardy in the game.
Yeah, they're seeing a lot of the ball, aren't they? Trying to play through the thirds, but little moments like that, you know, Dolan, can he just get at his man, be a little bit direct, knowing that he's got that support, breaking their neck to get up around him, coming back, you know, recycling it, allowing Sheffield United to step up, because they do it very well without the ball. Look at them now. You know, there's not many options.
Forward by Hyam. Bart rather. And Ohashi doing his best in the challenge with Gilchrist, and Ohashi has stayed down. Sheffield United, meanwhile, up the field with our blaster. Behind Burrows. Back to O'Hare. Ohashi back on his feet. And now Dolan again with the chance to try and carry it forward. Looks for Cantwell. Lovely touch towards Ohashi. Good work by Suter. Cantwell and Gilchrist now. Gilchrist turns it away, but both Blackburn and Sheffield United are up for the fight.
Yeah, they definitely are. Some strong challenges going in there. I don't think Gilchrist has to go to floor. I think he's winning that race with Cantwell. But again, Dolan here, a little touch for Ohashi. But Suter's there, defending well. But this is where you get alive to it. Can you win that second ball? Very competitive. It's not a lot in that, you know, a little bit of little arm on the back. Brewster feels it, tries to kind of play the ref a little bit there. I don't think it's a free kick in my opinion.
Beck forward to take the throw. Dolan in close attention. Only Ohashi inside the penalty area at the moment, and Blackburn have to go backwards. Well, the story of the game so far, just the one effort on target, and Harrison Burrows is the man who has given Sheffield United the lead. Blackburn having more of the ball, but maybe not creating as much as John Eustace would have hoped.
Yeah, it's all about end product, isn't it? Even there, Ryan Hedges putting the pressure on, really forcing Sheffield United back, but don't give the free kick away. You're letting them off there. I think they've got into real good positions in wide areas, Blackburn, but then the cross just doesn't come in. Is that down to Sheffield United being defensively very good, stopping the cross from the get-go? I think that's part of it.
There's no question, they are one of the best back lines in the top four divisions. Dolan taking on Vinny Souza. Tronstad couldn't quite poke it into the path of Hedges. He's got it back. Rankin Costello. That's a lovely way to pass. Hedges beaten to it by Robinson. who had to time it impressively, and he did.
Such an important challenge, isn't it? I'm thinking, Hedges, just make sure you get to the ball first, get it past Robinson and wait for that contact. Great defensive challenge.
And this could be a promising counter for Sheffield United. Brewster sets Raksaki away. Moore is in the middle. Raksaki, and Moore was stretching for it. It'll drop down to our blaster. And Blackburn defend it well.
Yeah, real good quality from Raksaki. You know, he's always end product. Got to see Danny Bart. Seen the danger. Kiefer Moore's swinging for it, watching the ball all the way. But Danny Bart can be competitive and make that contact.
Our blaster finding O'Hare. Here comes Alfie Gilchrist, waiting for the run of Raksaki once again. And Hyam with a robust challenge.
Very strong challenge, fair challenge but strong. Got Raksaki making that great run in behind. Wait, a pass from Gilchrist was excellent. But like you say, Hyam taking no prisoners whatsoever. That's what you want, isn't it? Tell you what, it's neat and easy there, isn't it, when you're looking at it. Raksaki just a little bit holding on. It's a dangerous challenge to make, isn't it, from Hyam in the box there.
And it left Raksaki worse for wear. But he is back to his feet and ready to take the Sheffield United corner. Burrows and Brewster working close to the goal line, and of course Moore and Suter will be among the obvious targets. Delivered in again by Raksaki. Vinny Souza tried to reach it at the back post. Cantwell gets it away. Raksaki trying to spin away from Beck. It's been a fascinating battle in the course of the game so far. Gilchrist. Our blaster. Now Robinson. Burrows. Blocked off by Hedges. Tronstadt. Blackburn on the transition. Can they try and catch Sheffield United out? Cantwell. Towards Ohashi. Dolan calling for it. And Dolan delivers. And Hedges! Got a touch to it, but couldn't turn it on target.
Well, it has to be an attempt at goal at least. Fantastic build-up play. Ohashi, this little one, great little touch, finds Dolan, but this little deft pass, unbelievable little pass, fortunate as well, comes, I've got to say, that has to be a contact. Left foot all the same. Harry Suter will be disappointed that he's not stopped this one under the foot, but that has to be just steered goalwards. The connection from Hedges, just make sure you make contact. Big opportunity.
Certainly promise for Blackburn, but they may not get too many clear-cut chances against a backline like Sheffield United's.
But it's good quality from Blackburn all the same. I've said about Tyrese Dolan, can he have end product? Put the ball in the danger area there, didn't he?
And now Suter's giving it away, and Cantwell on the attack again. Beck on the overlap. Cantwell looks towards Owen Beck. Ohashi among those in the middle, but this time the delivery turned away by Gilchrist. Forward by Raksaki. Blackburn having a good spell. Hyam. Can they make it count? Travis. Now Bart, Rankin Costello. The importance of the crowd being behind them was really talked up in the build-up to this game. Noise levels are starting to rise. Tronstadt. Blackburn continue to have good spells of possession, but still awaiting that elusive effort on target.
Yeah, kept the ball very, very well there, but we're getting forced back. I think that's when the opportunity, when they've got the likes of...
This is the closest they've come.
Yeah, it was good quality. Ohashi, good touch, bringing in Darius Dolan, and this little kind of deft pass across in. Harry Souttar can't... I've got to say, Hedges, throw yourself at it. Make sure you make contact with the ball there. It's a real good opportunity, isn't it, for Blackburn?
Not scored since August, Hedges. Travis in to win it back, though, and there are problems for Sheffield United here, maybe. Vinny Souza comes across again with such great authority, and he's tripped by Ohashi, and that promise for Blackburn very quickly comes to an end.
Well, when you see this one again, Ohashi actually comes back in. I think he needs to take it central. He needs to definitely get an opportunity at goal. It's great work from Souza to come in and just put that little touch, and it is a free kick to Sheffield United, but when Ohashi receives that, if he just opens out, he opens up the full goal, and he's central. Makes it very, very difficult to defend against there. You can see by the player's reaction as well, hitting the ground, because he knew he took that touch back into the path of Souza.
Well, there is plenty to ponder for John Eustace, but his team have certainly grown into the game.
No, they have. I think when you can see the goal, the character's tested, they're getting the ball down, they're playing, looking more threatening, albeit that quality, that final pass, that final decision, final contact has let them down.
Cantwell blocked off by our blaster. Here is Callum O'Hare. It looked as though he was waiting for an overlapping run. It does belatedly come from Burrows, and that's not a bad cross towards Moore, who couldn't quite rise high enough. Gilchrist maybe thought about shooting, now our blaster. Raksaki, lovely feet. O'Hare back to Raksaki, and sandwich in between both Travis and Beck, and he couldn't quite get the shot away.
Yeah, again, very threatening, isn't he? Every time he gets the ball, movement. It's a great battle between Owen, Beck and Raksaki. I think the latter's winning it so far this afternoon. I'm looking at Owen Beck, just positioning even the ball that came in. I think he can be alive to it. He's leaving that to Tronstad to go and get hold. I think he can anticipate that space where the ball's going to go.
Headed by Gilchrist. Travis gets in front of Brewster. Cantwell now goes down.
Just a flailing arm, is it, across the face? It's a sore one, understandably, although for Langford has to stop it having it. Oh, I tell you what, it's just a forearm, isn't it, from Gilchrist across the face of Cantwell.
Well, it's certainly been keenly contested. We expected that before the game, and that tactical battle that you envisioned has certainly come to pass as Cantwell carries on. Here is Rankin Costello. Looks for the run of Dolan. That's sprightly run, but Jack Robinson is there again.
Much better from Dolan there, asking the question in behind, but then not forcing the issue, just forcing Jack Robinson in a certain way, and then say out for a throw-in.
Cantwell couldn't bring the ball down. Away by Burrows. Well held up by Tronstad.
Keeping the pressure on, winning those second balls, Blackburn.
Hedges. Does go for goal, and our blaster squeezes it away before Ohashi could potentially reach it. Cantwell there to win it back, and his influence on the game is being increasingly felt. Beck. Ohashi calling for it early, and it's aimed at him. Souttar having to jump high even for him, and Michael Cooper able to prevent the corner. No,
it's brilliant from Michael Cooper. Harry Souttar has to make some sort of contact, but you've got to be alive to it. Done very well. Stop it from going out for a corner there, but just Rian Brewster had a real opportunity just to put Callum O'Hare through, release him in that transition, play on the break. But like I say, Cantwell come across, seen the danger. Very important challenge and regain possession for Blackburn.
Beck looks early this time towards Ohashi, and Souttar again sees it back to the goalkeeper. Now Gilchrist. Vinny Souza really out-battled. That's up towards Moore again. Raksaki trying to reach it, and Hyam turned into a stooping header.
Yeah, he lost his footing a little bit there, Hyam. But even if Kiefer Moore isn't winning those balls, it's very difficult. So that's where Raksaki's alive to it. He's trying to get in behind, but Hyam all the same, coming around and defending well in the end.
Robinson. Vinny Souza. A pocket of space for our blaster. Quickly looked for O'Hare, who maybe wasn't quite on the same wavelength. He's held it up well in front of Rankin Costello. Can't do anything further with it. And he was very positive coming into the game, and with good reason. John Eustace, given Blackburn's start to the season, particularly here at Ewood. We've struggled to create so far today, but we might be about to see the first yellow card of the game out of the pocket of the referee.
Yeah, it's great quality, isn't it, from Dolan? Just inviting that challenge, little one round the corner for Ohashi. You see, yeah, Jack Robinson wasn't letting him get past him there at all. Little give and go from Dolan, wanted it back, and yeah, rightfully so. Oliver Langford out with the yellow card. Can't be too many arguments about that.
Club captain back in the side for just his third appearance of the season. He had a spell out due to injury and has been on the bench of late. Such has been the form of Anel Ahmed Hodzic, who is suspended today. Gus Hamer among those on the Sheffield United bench after his brief spell out with a ban. Robinson has slotted in nicely, as you would expect. Left-sided centre-half, also important part of his makeup.
Yeah, he's a big player, isn't he? Always vocal, always organising, positioning as well. It's a silly yellow card to give away. A lot of football still to be played. Can Blackburn capitalise on that? Force the issue.
Forward by Bart. Cantwell again trying another impudent flick, but Vinny Souza in the way. Our blaster couldn't bring it down in front of Tronstadt, and now Ohashi looks for Hedges. Ohashi calling for it again. Gets the return pass, all quite congested here for Blackburn. Again, you have to give real credit to the Sheffield United shape off the ball.
Yeah, it's great quality from Blackburn to find themselves in that position, but without any cross, without any opportunity. Sheffield United, no panicking. Everyone knows their responsibilities, forcing Blackburn back. But this is what you want to see. I want to see a little bit more. Dolan, he's picked the right pass. Get at your man. He's got that quality. Commit the defender, and that creates space for his teammates.
Hedges back to Tronstadt. Only really Ohashi to aim at, and he's found the aerial duels difficult so far. Rankin Costello might reach this. Robinson couldn't get across in time, and Ohashi can't get to it. No great quality on the delivery, it has to be said. Well held up by Moore. In goes Hyam. Referee plays. No, he's brought it back.
He's got to play on, hasn't he? Has to play on. Although for Langford, I think Hyam does ever so well, but it's a real opportunity. With a few Sheffield United players out to play as well, you can see John Eustace isn't happy with that at all. And it's always difficult for a referee to try and let it go. It's a great intervention there. It is a free kick, but yeah, that's when can he let it play?
You can understand Blackburn's frustration. Into a minute of added time at the end of the first half. Can they find a route to goal maybe from a set piece? The angle is not an easy one for either Cantwell or Hedges. Forward by Beck towards Rankin Costello, and Burrows climbs highest. It will be a Blackburn corner, and there will be time to take it.
Yeah, Harrison Burrows there, I think, couldn't quite get to it there, but defended well. Have to be switched on here.
Cantwell and Beck standing over it. Both centre-halves are forward for Blackburn Rovers. It will be Cantwell to swing this in, away by Moore. And that will do it for the first half, and Sheffield United have another lead and are heading for yet another clean sheet in the Championship. With the one opportunity they have had, they were clinical. Harrison Burrows firing home his first goal for the club early on, and since then, defensively, they've been relatively comfortable against a Blackburn side who are so effective at Ewood Park but have struggled to really create. Ryan Hedges had their best chance to date of an equaliser, but his effort at goal after a far post cross from Tyrese Doden was tame more than anything else. Blackburn with work to do to breach such a watertight back line. At half-time, Blackburn 0, Sheffield United 1. Welcome back to Ewood Park, and Sheffield United supporters will have enjoyed the first half. Nearly 4,500 here today, and their team, Chris Iwenumo, on the way towards another victory and another clean sheet in the Championship. They keep clean sheets for fun at the moment.
Yeah, they've been excellent, haven't they? You know, I think Chris Wilder have made them really, really solid. You look at Blackburn, have had more of the ball. Like you said, Sheffield United have just nullified that threat. When Blackburn are getting good positions in wide areas, they're getting in the faces, stopping the crosses from coming back, and then forcing Blackburn all the way back to their own goal. So I think defensively, without the ball, outstanding in that transition. They always have an outlet, and I think they've used it very well. They've looked more threatening, got the goal, of course, but I think Chris Wilder will be absolutely delighted with the team's performance.
And we know that Chris Wilder and Sheffield United have been through a really difficult time of late after the desperately sad passing of their former player George Baldock at the age of just 31, and Chris Wilder has spoken about the impact that it's had on the team. They have been able to keep their focus on the pitch, and in such a trying time, at a point where they've been thinking about things that are far more significant than football. Everybody's done impressively, I think, at Sheffield United on and off the pitch, and we continue to send our best wishes to everybody. Well, Blackburn Rovers are ready for the second half. What sort of improvements will John Eustace be looking for, I wonder?
Well, it's just end quality, isn't it? You know, end product. You know, seen a lot of the ball, getting themselves into good areas. I've got to say, Yuko Hashi, very selfless, work rate for the team. Better quality has to get up to him. Get himself into those areas, you know, the chance that fell to Ryan Hedges, he has to make sure he steals that goals. You know, far and few between, they're coming, but they're seeing a lot of the ball. They just have to be a little bit more creative when they venture into that attacking third.
Yuki Hashi has fed off scraps so far, Blackburn's top scorer, but he hasn't scored since the middle of September, and indeed Rovers more generally have slightly seen their goal-scoring form drop off over recent weeks, and against one of the best defences in the Championship, second only to Burnley, Blackburn have some work to do. And all smiles ahead of the start of the second half. Blackburn hoping to bounce back and preserve their unbeaten home league record so far this season, but Sheffield United so sturdy defensively and heading towards a first victory here at Ewood Park in the league since October 2018. And no changes for the second half. It's as you were, and Sheffield United looking to get on the front foot again with Callum O'Hare.
It's brilliant from Callum O'Hare. You know, really puts that pressure on Rankin Costello, I think Canran can Costello fire it inside. I think Travis is making himself available, but it's a brave pass.
Here is Burrows, who has now found the back of the net for Sheffield United for the very first time. That's the only effort on target for either team in that first half. A tight and cagey first period. Raksaki. Travis stepping in to win it back and then giving it away to Brewster. And that will be a Sheffield United free kick.
What a wonderful pass that is from Harry Souttar to find Raksaki there, and like you say, he's alive to it. Again, just watch this. This is sheer quality. The first touch as well. Taking it on. It's just the strength, and then the pass lets him down, but again, alive to it. Silly one there from Lewis Travis.
Blackburn captain mistiming the challenge, and Ollie Arblaster and Jezrin Raksaki are the two standing over it. Robinson and Souttar again have come forward. We'll credit the Sheffield United fans, a tremendous travelling number, nearly 4,500 today at the Darwin end, as it's known. Blackburn with some early second half defending to do. In by Arblaster, more! Tipped over by Pears.
It's an excellent ball in, isn't it, from Arblaster? You can see the line of it. Keeper Moore read the flight of the ball excellently well. Generates the power on as well. I tell you, it's a great header. Straight at the goalkeeper. Good strong hand from Ainsley Pears. Any side of the goalkeeper there, and that's in the back of the net. Fantastic ball in. Attacked very well there. Any side. I've got to say, Pears is picking it out the back of the net there. Excellent save.
From a classic Kiefer Moore thumping header. And he may well be the target again here for Sheffield United. The referee has called a halt to play for a moment. Holding words with Harry Souttar. Vinny Souza sticking close to his teammate. So many targets for Sheffield United, and into the near post this time. Not the best of deliveries from Arblaster.
See, I need more from Dolan in that situation. Why give it straight back? Drive forward, run out the box with it. You've got support there on the outside. I just think giving it straight back, you're under pressure. You're not allowing your team any respite.
Blackburn have struggled to create anything really in the game so far. Their best chance in the first half fell to Ryan Hedges. Here is Raksaki again in that one-on-one situation with Beck, and Raksaki looks towards Brewster, and it'll drop for Kiefer Moore. The ball, I think, had already got out of play. It will be a Sheffield United corner.
Yeah, it's a great battle, isn't it? Raksaki and Owen Beck. Good quality again. Getting at his man. End product, I think Beck just takes a little bit of sting out of the cross itself, but keeping the pressure on.
Two Premier League loanees going head-to-head, Owen Beck and Jezrin Raksaki. There are a number of Premier League loanees in the Sheffield United lineup. Raksaki into the near post. Pears punches it away. O'Hare couldn't keep the attack going, and it's away by Cantwell. Handball against O'Hare, and he's going to be yellow carded by Oliver Langford. Deliberate handball.
Yeah, I think Callum O'Hare knew exactly what he was doing there, didn't he? Took one for the team. Todd Cantwell just trying to release Tyrese Dolan. You know what, he's unlucky. It's come off the foot first there. It's come off the foot first here, Joe. Look at this, the ball comes off the foot of Callum O'Hare and then onto the hand, so very unfortunate to receive a yellow in my opinion.
Dolan, Blackburn looking to get on the ball really for the first time in the second half. Confirmation of the yellow card for Sheffield United's number 10. And the Blades have made the more purposeful start to the second period. Brewster might be about to turn into trouble, but Cantwell, as Travis came away with the ball, I think it was Cantwell who was penalised.
Yeah, he's put the pressure on Brewster there then, forcing them back. I'm looking at it now. It's a good battle. Both of the players are at it. You know what? It's a free kick, isn't it? Cantwell has a little tug of of Brewster's arm in that situation, albeit the referee, I think the referee's got that one spot on.
Frustrating afternoon so far for Blackburn fans, but here comes Hedges. Haven't seen O'Hashi on the ball at all yet in the second half. Hedges can't get beyond O'Hare, but it is a Blackburn throw.
Better from Hedges, very direct, alive to it. Callum O'Hare helping Harrison Burrows out there. That's expected, that's the responsibility of that position.
Cleared upfield by Burrows. Header by Hyam. Blaster nudging it on towards Brewster, but couldn't quite stretch to reach it. And now Travis. Tronstad, his regular partner in that sitting midfield area for Blackburn Rovers. Beck. Here is Hedges. And again, O'Hashi calling for it early, and this time he gets it. Ranking Costello. And Sheffield United have got a player down. And Brewster has gone to ground. I don't think it's a head injury, though, so Blackburn can carry on. And O'Hashi blocked off by Robinson at the expense of a corner.
He's done very well, O'Hashi. He always wants the ball. He had a little go at Owen Beck because he presents himself when he doesn't get it. But he always wants the ball, always presents himself. Great little bit of quality, and he's on his own. So he's done the best that he could in that situation there, winning the corner kick-off of Robinson.
Not had much to feed off so far today, Yuki O'Hashi, but maybe this is Blackburn's moment. Cantwell's corner this time, and O'Hashi trying to reach it. Cantwell again with time to deliver the cross, and it was a great delivery, and Rankin Costello can only glance it away from goal. Big chance for Blackburn.
Excellent ball in from Cantwell. I've got to say Rankin Costello, he's read it ever so well. The flight of the ball is a free header. He has to do better. Just the connection. You know, steer it goalwards. At least all the pace is on the cross. It's a free header, isn't it? It's a massive, massive opportunity for Blackburn Rovers.
And Tom Cantwell, who has looked more likely than most to make things happen for Blackburn, the architect of it.
Substitution for Sheffield United, replacing number 7, Ryan Brewster.
Well, Sheffield United are going to be forced into a change here, and Tyrese Campbell, who scored his first Blades goal last weekend in the victory at home to his old club Stoke, is onto the field. And a shame for Brewster that his afternoon brought to an unexpectedly early end.
Yeah, he had little moments. Not enough, you know, you want to be threatening when you're in that position, but like you say, Tyrese Campbell, very similar players.
And his first intervention in the game is to win Sheffield United a free kick, and the stop-start nature of the game, you feel, won't help Blackburn Rovers as they try to build towards an equaliser, but Sheffield United have got a great deal of depth in the squad these days. Tronstad looked over his shoulder by Beck. Dolan trying to beat O'Hare to it. Blaster to Suter. That could turn into a good ball over the top towards Campbell, but Hyam was in the way initially. Blaster.
In fairness to Arblaster, he covers some ground as well now and reads the game ever so well. And in that transition, he's, like you say, he just releases the ball, but very competitive.
Suter. Rare touch for Michael Cooper in the game. Hasn't had a save to make, not for the want of trying from a Blackburn perspective, and still very much in this. Tronstad loses out to O'Hare. Burrows on the overlap. Burrows, Campbell might open up for him. Back to Burrows. Moore was calling for it. Here he is! And it's turned off the line by Hyam. He lost Moore momentarily, but got back to turn it away from danger.
Well, I've got to say it's excellent quality from Sheffield United again. Just probing. Got to say it's an excellent ball in. Attacked very well, back from where it came, and Hyam had to make the contact. Had to make the contact. Excellent ball in from Harrison Burrows, isn't it? I tell you what, it's fantastic header as well. Took Ainsley Pearce out of the game, but like you say, Hyam was there to clear the danger.
And just peeled away Kiefer Moore. Araksaki into that near post. Robinson was up there. Good header by Danny Bart. Cantwell trying to charge away. Back in by Vinny Souza. And the flag stayed down against Burrows. Blackburn appeal for offside.
No, I don't think it was offside. I'm thinking, looking at Harrison Burrows there, just excellent quality. It's a great ball in, isn't it, from Burrows? Kiefer Moore just pulling, seeing everything from the back. Beats Ainsley Pearce, but like you say, Dominic Hyam, defensively, you have to be switched on in those moments.
And Sheffield United are ready to really turn the screw here. Jack Robinson is going to take a long throw. Again, that aerial ability and evidence. That's a terrific long throw. And away by Hedges. And nobody upfield for Blackburn.
Yeah, this is where you're looking at probably Ohashi. Can you stretch the pitch, be some sort of outlet, so when you're defending that you can...
Lovely cushion header by Moore towards Campbell, and Pears able to pounce on it.
You can't ask for any more from Kiefer Moore. Excellent header inside as well. Can Tyrese Campbell be on the front foot there, being more alive to that one?
Well, that was maybe from Moore what you might call more of a striker's challenge. And Lewis Travis not happy. Just a talking to, I think, for the number 9.
Yeah, I think it's something that Chris Wilder does ask for, that attacking unit. Can they be alive to it defensively, drop back and be defensively sound, but just pick at the back of the holding midfielders like they do.
Suter dominant in the air again over Ohashi. Dolan trying to win it back. Suter steers it away. Header by O'Hare. Campbell will chase, and play pulled back by the referee for the tug of the shirt.
Yeah, you think it's, yeah, definitely, there's not a lot in it, is there? But the referee sees a little pull. Danny Bart puts his hands in the air, but the referee has to give it. Soft one.
Oh, Blackburn have stayed in the game, and they do have an impressive goal-scoring record at home so far this season, averaging 2 goals a match in the league at Ewood Park. So Rovers fans will feel that surely chances will start to come. Quick feet of Dolan, ranking Costello to Tronstad. Now Travis. Cantwell. He's looked more likely than most to make things happen today. Decent crossfield ball by Bart, and taken down by Beck in his stride. Dolan, good football from Blackburn Rovers, and Alfie Gilchrist came across, and it's another Blackburn corner.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Sheffield United defensively there. Gilchrist followed Cantwell all the way into that little number 10 position, but Raksdaki comes back and defensively does his job, but then Gilchrist gets himself back in the position. That's what you've got to do. You have to take responsibility as players. You follow your man. You know, he's communicating all the while. Now, defensively, very, very sound, aren't they, Sheffield United?
Beck's corner, and Ohashi making a nuisance of himself. Beck got there again. The ball had already gone out of play. There was a double deflection off Suter, and then Ohashi. Blackburn are going to make a double change now, and here come Andy Vyman and Callum Britton. And the hour mark, so often where you see a head coach start to make a change. Off go Tyrese Dolan and Ryan Hedges as John Eustace looks for something a little bit different.
Yeah, just fresh legs. And Vyman as well, you know what you're going to get. Britton, that physicality down that right-hand side as well, you know, end product. So I just think they need to be a little bit more threatening. Not having as much ball, I've got to say, the second half as they were in the first, but definitely have to be more creative in that attacking third.
And so Andy Vyman keeps up his record of being ever present so far this season for Blackburn Rovers. Rankin Costello may well push higher up the field at this point, and he has done. And John Eustace with the first roll of the dice. You expected it to be a tactical battle, and that's certainly how it's turned in, what it's turned into.
Yeah, definitely. You look at it, it's only 1-0. Game's still very much alive.
That's up towards Ohashi. Robinson, and in a little bit of bother, but he did brilliantly against Rankin Costello.
Yeah, fantastic quality from Robinson there, not forcing the issue under some real good pressure as well. Bit of a mismatch, isn't it? Ohashi against Suter, though, isn't it? That big direct ball up. It needs to be better from back to front from Blackburn. Into feet, into body.
Burrows the goal scorer, and our blaster blocked off by Rankin Costello. A second Sheffield United goal at this point would make the task far harder for Blackburn. Campbell. Now our blaster. Vinny Souza. Trying to make some space for himself. He has made space for Gilchrist, who took a very heavy first touch, and Travis was caught.
Yeah, Gilchrist there. You know, I think a little bit frustrated, poor first touch. Real good opportunity, but Travis seeing the danger, just making sure he got to the ball first. Yeah, it's a silly one there from Gilchrist. Tell you what, lucky not to get a yellow card there. He's always going to be second best.
It was late. Britton. He will get forward in tandem with Rankin Costello, but Callum O'Hare does his defensive job very diligently again. Our blaster through the middle towards Moore, and it might open up for him. Only half away. Sheffield United still with a chance on here, and Campbell denied. Onto the rebound, and he finds the net. 2-2 for Tyrese Campbell. And Sheffield United are roaring clear now.
Well, this all came from Callum O'Hare, tracking back, winning the ball back for Sheffield United. Then the pass forward, I've got to say, excellent. Tyrese Campbell allows it to go for Kiefer Moore. There's a little coming together. Kiefer Moore on the centre-back. The referee allows it to play on, but he still has a lot to do. Still has a lot to do. When this comes back, Campbell just leaves it. Kiefer Moore, a little coming together there. But watch this. Just keeps possession of the ball, doesn't force it. Tyrese Campbell, players, you know what, can he do better there? He's up again, alive to it. Tyrese Campbell just goes power rather than accuracy. Difficult one for Pearls to save, but an excellent goal all the same from start to finish. Fortunate Tyrese Campbell that it comes to him there, but he has to execute it all the same. Kiefer Moore, quality there, composing that situation. Excellent goal.
Well, Tyrese Campbell has suddenly found his shooting boots. 2 goals in 2 matches, and having come off the bench, Sheffield United now in a position where, with their defensive record, that could be as good as game over.
Well, when you come off the bench, Joe, you're disappointed you're on the bench in the first place, but that's one way to say to the manager, I should be starting.
Well, they are going to make a double change regardless. There has been plenty of activity on the Sheffield United bench, and Andre Brooks and Gus Hamer back from a ban are both going to come on, and Callum O'Hare is the first player to leave the field. He's on a yellow card. I wonder whether that might partly factor into Chris Wilder's thinking. Great depth in this Sheffield United squad that you can bring a player like Hamer off the bench. And Jesurun Raksaki, the other player replaced. Andre Brooks knows all about what what it means to put on the Sheffield United shirt as a local lad, born in the Steel City, and Blackburn in danger now of falling away completely in the game. Hamer couldn't find more. He has tripped Rankin Costello. The task just got doubly harder for Blackburn Rovers. And for Chris Wilder, Sheffield United fans will be singing his name long into the afternoon again today.
Yeah, you're looking at the tactics from Blackburn. I think they have to go a little bit more direct. But in saying that, they're playing into one of the strengths of Sheffield United with the aggressive players they've got and that defensive unit that can go and win those aerial duels. But you know, John Eustace has them trying to play through the thirds. That quality. Play a little bit more direct, pick the ball up in that attacking third, and then second balls are so important from the get-go, and that's something where they've been lacking, Blackburn, in this game.
Hyam need to go backwards, and Pears under pressure. Now Travis. Blackburn have rarely threatened the Sheffield United goal up to now. Britton, can they find a route back into it? Canwell. Tronstad. Home supporters are starting to vocalise some of their frustrations, and you can understand that.
Yeah, you look at Callum Britton there when he receives the ball. He has to be brave and try and find the likes of Hashi, because that midfield unit of Sheffield United just drop back, make it very, very difficult.
Here is Owen Beck on the charge. He did well to keep his feet. One back off Vinny Souza. Tronstad. A chance on here for Rankin Costello. Tried to place it, and goal kick given.
Well, you look at body language there. I think Rankin Costello, great little first touch, tried to open the goal out. Just trying to feel the back end of the goal. I don't think there's any contact there off of Gilchrist. We'll see from this angle, definitely. Has a lot of time to think about it, just trying to find that back post area. No, there's no contact, is there? I think the referee's got that one spot on, but better from Blackburn in that moment.
And still, Blackburn, despite having had 6 shots at goal, yet to hit the target in the game. Sheffield United have scored 2 of their 5 on target. It'd be easy to criticise Blackburn, but at the same time you have to give praise to Sheffield United once again defensively. Michael Cooper heading for what would be his 8th clean sheet of the new league campaign, and for Sheffield United it would be number 9 in the Championship. And here is space for Burrows. Hamer to the near post. Burrows looks to the far. Moore is up there again. Lots of time to bring it down. We'll find Vinny Souza. Brooks. Gilchrist. Brooks on the offensive. Arblaster. Back to Brooks. He'll go for it. And straight at Pears.
It's excellent from Andre Brooks. Received the ball, getting at his men. Little give and go with Arblaster. Just the connection, the power of the shot was the only thing that let him down straight at Ainsley Pears in the Blackburn goal.
Travis. Rankin Costello blocked off by Burrows again. Moore on the half turn, and he let Arblaster take it under his control, and here comes Andre Brooks. Lovely footwork again. Couldn't manage to find Hamer. Weimann. At Tronstad, rather. Cantwell. spinning away, Ohashi calling for it, and here is Ohashi in a shooting opportunity. Lovely feed, but then one touch too many. And across came Burrows.
Yeah, he's got to pull the trigger, hasn't he? You know, a lot of bodies to hit it through there, but he's created a little bit of space. He's created that yard, let the shot go.
Ohashi. Too much on that towards Cantwell, and rather summing up the day for Blackburn as an attacking force.
Yeah, he's found himself in a little bit of space there, Ohashi. Can he take one, let the shot go? Put a little bit too much on it to Cantwell there. Andre Brooks, great little situation, Arblaster, way to pass, first touch excellent. Just this moment, just couldn't get enough pushes on the shot itself.
Well, here come changes again for Blackburn Rovers, and Andy Vyman is getting some extra instructions, having just come on himself, but there will be a triple change now, including the left back Harry Pickering, front man Maktar Gay, who is still looking for his first league goal in a Blackburn Rovers shirt. That has eluded him up to this point. Harry Pickering joining the action as John Buckley, the third player to take to the field, and maybe there'll be some reorganisation here for Blackburn Rovers. Certainly messages have been passed. Lewis Travis, the captain, and Yuki Ohashi, two of the players to leave the field amid that flurry of changes. And Joe Rankin Costello also heading off.
Yeah, going a little bit more direct. Got to take necessary risks now to try and get something out of this game, Blackburn Rovers.
Okay, it certainly gives them a slightly greater aerial presence up against Suter and Robinson. And Blackburn go direct straight away, and Cantwell could be clear. Flagger stayed down, and he's turned it across towards Vyman, but again, Blackburn cannot find that cutting edge.
It's a real opportunity, isn't it? Very unlike Cantwell. Found himself in great space on that right-hand side, just from the direct ball. Something that they've had to do without any pressure, really. The first touch let him down. Vyman trying to break his neck to get there. Couldn't get on the end of it.
And Sheffield United will be a threat on the counter-attack. Brooks trying to outpace Pickering. No way beyond newly arrived left-back. Tronstad. Beck has taken up a more advanced position after that triple change. Buckley. Beck. Gay is the obvious target. It's in towards Maktar Gay. And then commits a foul, and Sheffield United are furious. Maktar Gay on Vinny Souza. Oliver Langford calls on the Sheffield United physio. After that aerial challenge, Gay straight into the action.
Yeah, strong challenge coming together, isn't there? Oh, I tell you what, he has led with the arm there, hasn't he? The referees, oh, that's a naughty one. Red card in my opinion. Elbow to face. Really, really dangerous one. Really strong challenge. Poor.
Is he about to be sent off here for the second time this season? The referee takes his name, and the card is yellow. And he was dismissed in the derby draw at Burnley earlier this season. Maktar Gay can be a combustible sort of figure.
Well, he leads with the arm here. That is a red card all day long for me. Sosa goes up, clearly all eyes on the ball. And Gay, yeah, he's committed to it, but he leads by the arm, and it's just all connection. He's never going to get to the ball. It's poor decision. Very, very lucky just for it, to receive the yellow there.
I can understand the Sheffield United protests, and Chris Wilder in a conversation with his coaching staff. I hope that Vinny Souza will be able to carry on. And he is on his feet, and Matchday may be a little lucky to still be on the field.
It's one thing coming on and trying to make your presence felt, but there's no room for that. Now discussing very late, leads with the arm, very, very lucky to still be on the pitch.
And he wants to come back on straight away, but I don't think he's going to get that luxury. Matchday had barely been on the field for more than a couple of minutes. And what is turning into a tough day for John Eustace and Blackburn Rovers. Brooks, who has looked impressive in his cameo since coming on, now Moore has gone to ground. Chris Wilder wants to get Vinicius Souza back onto the field.
Yeah, this is a dangerous challenge in my opinion when Moore is in the air. Danny Bart, no, in fairness to Danny Bart, he's read the flight of the ball, he's trying to stand his ground, but it's a really strong fall there for Kiefer Moore. Sore one on the back, takes the wind out of you.
Sheffield United back to their full complement of 11. Kiefer Moore has been a constant threat. A promotion winner at this level last season when he was on loan at Ipswich Town. A throw by Gilchrist towards Moore again. Away by Buckley. He's taken a knock, and there is a cut to the ear, so the referee's going to have to stop it again. He scored last weekend in the home win over Stoke City, did Kiefer Moore. That was just his second goal for Sheffield United since joining in the summer from Bournemouth, but Blades fans have seen again today exactly what he is all about at this level.
Yeah, he brings a lot, doesn't he? He's always an outlet, holds the ball up well. Yeah, it's a strong fall, isn't it? Takes one on the back. But like you say, he does ever so well. His link-up play is good. He allows Sheffield United to get up the pitch. He brings other players in, and he's always a threat. He wins a majority of his aerial duels.
Some running repairs for Kiefer Moore as Chris Wilder's team head towards another victory. It would be their 8th league win of the season. He has spoken about improving form at the top end of the pitch, and Sheffield United largely today have been clinical with the chances that they have had. End of the treatment for Kiefer Moore, it looks like, and delight for the 4,500 or so who have made the trip from Yorkshire to Lancashire. Fortress Ewood Park has been breached twice today. And Sheffield United will be temporarily down to 10 again. And it could take a little while to come back on, it looks like, at the moment. And no sign that Sheffield United are going to make a change. Blaster, meanwhile, and here is Burrows to go for goal. It's a terrific block from Hyam.
It's a big opportunity there. Burrows done everything right. Excellent strike. Hyam again, brave with the block, throws himself at that one.
Burrows. Moore is now back on. Burrows having received the pass from our blaster. Hamer couldn't quite nudge it back into his path. Well, Blackburn know that there'll be quite a bit of stoppage time, but it does feel at the moment like a game that is getting away from them. And maybe petering out a little bit. That's the story of the game. Blackburn have had much more of it in terms of possession, but Sheffield United have been by far the greater threat in the final third. Double the amount of touches in the opposition penalty area too. Schronstad looking for the direct route towards Beck, and again too much on it.
Yeah, that's been the story of the game, isn't it, for Blackburn? Just that final pass, you know, a little bit too much on it, that not getting the crosses in. Just the quality just needs to be lifted in that attacking third. Need to go a little bit more direct. Found Gahey, pick up second balls in that attacking third.
On by Cooper, up towards Moore. Away by Bart. Now Buckley, our blaster, takes advantage of the heavy touch to win it back. And now Moore again. Hamer. Vinicius Souza cleverly let it run across his body, and our blaster takes over. Out to Campbell. Sheffield United continuing to look a threat. Our blaster, Hamer! Good first-time effort and a decent stop by Pears.
Well, it's a fantastic opportunity. Our blaster with the pass. Hamer coming onto it with the right, hits it with the outside to the right. Still on target, but good quality. And this is what you want. Moving the ball well, having a picture before you receive it. Look at Hamer here, takes it with the outside to the right. Tries to find that near post. Good save from Pears.
Well, he is such an impressive striker of the ball, Gustavo Hamer. It was almost improvised. Burrows. Hamer. Is he going to go for goal again? Well, just as he was billing up his qualities from range, of course that was bound to happen.
He does have that in the back, though, to be fair to him. Shot from distance, real quality. Let him down there.
We've seen him score plenty from that sort of range for Sheffield United, and when he was at Coventry City. On by Pickering. Souter, dominant today for Sheffield United. Campbell, able to let it run across his body. Moore calling for it. Kiefer Moore! Couldn't quite turn it into the near post. It is a Sheffield United corner.
Well, I'm surprised that Blackburn are still trying to play out from the back when it went forward. Sheffield United onto it in a flash. Great little way to pass from Campbell to find Moore. Tried to sneak it into that near post, and Pears with the... Yes, good little save. It's on target from Kiefer Moore there.
Pointed exactly where he wanted it, and Moore just as dominant at the top end of the pitch as the likes of Souter and Robinson have been at the other end for Sheffield United today. Our blaster as Sheffield United look for a third. Not the best corner. Cantwell only half away. Vinny Souza. Hamer. Trying to pick the pass for Tyrese Campbell. Britton came across, and Sheffield United finding themselves territorially dominant in the game as it reaches its closing stages.
Yeah, they're keeping the pressure on. Good movement when in possession, out of possession, they're at it. They're that high press, going the numbers as well, not ones and twos, make it very, very difficult for Blackburn to play through. But in that transition, moving forward, every opportunity.
And now Burrows on corner-taking duty. So many to him in the middle. Moore goes near post, and he just can't quite get himself on the score sheet.
I think the big man thought it was in there. He's running away. Read the flight of the ball. I think it comes off. Tell you what, yeah, it's a free header he's got there. Had a lot of work to do. Probably got too strong a connection on the ball itself.
It's number 9 up against number 9, and Gay with Souter at the other end. Cleared away by Gilchrist.
Yeah, he's got to bring it down in the chest there, be brave, allow Blackburn to get up the pitch.
More on the turn, sets up Brooks. Campbell is calling for it. Tyrese Campbell, well saved by Pears. And now our blaster goes forward. It's a brilliant effort, and Pears having to backpedal, able to stop Sheffield United from making it 3.
Well, I thought Tyrese Campbell could be a little bit braver, in my opinion there. Great first touch from our blaster. Just not enough on that attempt at goal there. Allowed Pears to get back. Good free from the goal. Good free from the goalkeeper.
It did look, just for a moment, that our blaster's lob had more on it than initially we thought. Well, that turned out to be the case. Pickering. Blackburn looking to make it a nervy finish for Sheffield United. And here is Owen Beck on the outside of Gilchrist. Beck tries to cut it back, and Blackburn do get a corner out of it.
Yeah, better from Beck. Coming in there, I think he can release it. Tried a little bit too much. As soon as he takes it back away from goal, opportunity's gone. Then he had 3 options just to cut it back.
Britain among those forward. It's high towards Hyam, but beaten to it by Gilchrist, and Hamer chasing down Cantwell. I think Chris Wilder adamant that his team should have had a free kick. He might well take a throw.
It was fantastic from Hamer there, pressing all the way, putting Cantwell under a lot of pressure. Actually winning possession of the ball, and then eventually the throw in on the halfway line when he had no right to.
On by Gilchrist. Hamer, and it's reached more via the deflection. Now Blaster. Burrows gets a sight of goal! And not far away from his second and Sheffield United's third.
Well, our Blaster done ever so well just to keep that one alive from Hamer, but then when it comes to Harrison Burrows, he's got one thing in mind: can he get his shot away? Pears was beaten there, just off target. Struck it very well.
A real fizz and venom on that shot. Campbell. One-way traffic. Brooks jumping ahead of Pickering, away by Danny Bart.
Well, this just shows Keeper Moore, the amount of touches he's had in the danger areas, bringing players in, always alive to it.
Here is Burrows, with more among those in the middle. All that's been missing from his performance has been a goal. Campbell trying to tease his way beyond Hyam. Hamer. Hamer looks cleverly towards Moore, and it's thundered off Hamer via the clearance of Beck, and it's been an all-action performance from Sheffield United's number 9.
Yeah, he's been outstanding, hasn't he? You know, I think even though he's not got his goal today, everything else, bring player in, one of those aerial duels without the ball going and pressing, always wants the ball, to feet, to chest, to body, whatever it is, he's always presents himself.
Hyam just got in front of Campbell in the nick of time there. Sheffield United will temporarily move up into the top 2 in the Championship, and reflective of their very impressive start to the season. Blackburn hanging on to their spot in the top 6, but that may well go by the end of the afternoon. Buckley looking for Andy Vyman in behind, and Harry Suter there again.
Silly one there from Andre Brooks.
Well, 8 minutes for Blackburn Rovers here. And that's a good cross by Pickering. Suter getting in front of his goalkeeper. Pickering again. Cantwell Precious little quality in the attacking third today for Blackburn. Tronstad, Britton. They might set up an exciting finish if they were to score here. Buckley. Pickering, Cantwell.
That's where the end product has let them down all day. They had so many opportunities there to just put the ball in the box. 5 Blackburn players waiting to receive it. Don't disappoint them.
Forward by Buckley, that's a good ball this time. Cantwell is onto it, and he'll get another opportunity. Charged down by Brooks. And Sheffield United determined to keep yet another clean sheet. Buckley. Now Pickering. Tronstad. Britton. Gay waits for the cross, and it's aimed at Maktar Gay, and Michael Cooper's handling was good.
Yeah, better low end product. That ball was just a little bit high for Gay there, but good goalkeeping there, coming out dominant, being vocal. 2 good hands there.
Seen as one of the best in the Championship, Michael Cooper. Moore. Vinny Souza, direct towards Hamer, and Hamer has got beyond the goalkeeper, no. Pears just did enough. You've got to credit Blackburn's number 1, it looked like Hamer was past him.
Well, I've got to say Ainsley Pears has done ever so well to come out and...
As Gay races away from Souter, but that touch is so heavy.
Hamer's found himself in behind. Timely run, Pears comes out. I tell you what, it does come off the arm, doesn't it? Body and arm at the same time. Very lucky there, Ainsley Pears.
And a sometimes difficult afternoon for the goalkeeper. Here comes a late double change for Sheffield United. Alfie Gilchrist, who strangely hasn't yet finished a game at Sheffield United. Again, substituted here as Femi Siriki takes to the pitch for the final few minutes, and Sam McCallum left back onto the field as well for some extra defensive insurance for Sheffield United, and Keeper Moore does now go off.
Yeah, just bringing on a few players just to kind of keep it tight, solid at the back. Don't need to go and score another goal to take the points in this game.
Here's Higher. Tronstad. Todd Cantwell looks towards Britton. Tronstad again. That's over the top, beyond Burrows, and Britton is onto it. Burrows managing to get back at him, and there's Vinny Souza again. So often the man to make the crucial intervention for Sheffield United. Buckley. Cantwell taking on McCallum, but red and white wall between Blackburn and the goal at the moment here. Beck on his weaker side. Gay is up there, and it's landed on the roof of the net. Blackburn wants a corner.
Well, it's much better from Blackburn. Owen Beck finds Gay. Things getting marshalled very, very well. His contact, reads the flight of the ball. Yeah, I do think it comes off Robinson there. Both come together at the same time. Done very well, Robinson put Gay off. He's got an argument, the big man, for a corner.
Shakes his head, does Matchday. Both of his Blackburn goals to date have come in the League Cup. Still waiting for that first Championship goal since arriving in the summer. Steered away by Sariki. Here goes Buckley. Vyman was calling for it. As Buckley spotted him, and he couldn't find Beck. Oh, Beck nearly won it back. Suter having to get across, and our blaster heads it away. Momentarily, for once, Sheffield United were a little slow to react. Good turn by Pickering. He'll hang one up towards Gay, and Cooper. Safe hands again.
Well, that's what you want from your goalkeeper. Michael Cooper there, fantastic, coming out, making the decision early, great hands, taking that pressure off his defence.
Well, they are nearly there. 25 points from 13 league games to start the season. It looks like being for Sheffield United. Good flick by McCallum. Campbell. Cantwell. Too much on that for Owen Beck. And Blackburn are on a difficult run of form at the moment, having started the season so impressively. John Eustace has now seen his side. Well, they'll be set to lose 4 matches out of 6. Still in playoff contention at this relatively early stage of the campaign, but finding the back of the net has suddenly become an issue for them. Heading for 3 games on the spin without a goal. Unless something changes very late on here. Sariki. No foul by Beck. Vyman. Buckley. Now Cantwell takes over. Beck's got time to swing in another cross. Britton was the target at the back post this time. Burrows, who started the scoring, there to head it away. And added time into added time now. Chris Wilder wants the whistle. Gay with the flick. McCallum gets it clear. And it's another outstanding and dominant performance from Sheffield United. Blackburn's unbeaten start to the league campaign at Ewood Park has come to an end this lunchtime as Chris Wilder's team produce another very impressive defensive display. Harrison Burrows had them in front at half-time with his first goal for the club. And as Blackburn struggled to create, Sheffield United sealed the points in the second period, having looked much the more dangerous of the two sides on the attack. Tyrese Campbell off the bench to score the second goal, his second in as many games in a Sheffield United shirt. And from back to front, great credit to the Blades, who see themselves move up into the automatic promotion places for a couple of hours at least. It's a 4th defeat in 6, meanwhile, for Blackburn after what had been an initial good start to the campaign for them. Suddenly finding the going tough in front of goal, and their impressive start to the season at home has come to an end. Blackburn Rovers 0, Sheffield United 2, the full-time score at Ewood Park.